Finish it up.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm ready to start, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the third annual Summer Favorites video here on the channel. I picked up some really cool stuff over the past couple months, and we're going to take a look at it.
Finish it up.
Now, I know it's summer, but we're going to start off with a couple hoodies. First, we have this Aquatics Wave Rider sweatshirt. Picked this up a few months ago. It's a good mid-weight sweatshirt. I love the box logo and how the waves pop out of it. I think that's a really creative idea. And as usual, Aquatics does not play around with quality. This thing is nice, it's soft, it is one of my favorite sweatshirts, and it was immediately as soon as I got the package in the mail. The next piece I'm going to show you is a little weird. It's a little out of the box. It is a full face quarter zip acid wash hoodie. I saw this on Instagram and it was just such a one-of-a-kind look for a garment that I had never seen anything like before. It's made out of a real heavyweight fleece and all pre-shrunk. It's made by a brand called Mobster Labs. The guy made everything by hand, but I can't seem to find him anymore on Instagram. But I'm glad I got my sweatshirt when I did. When I first put this hoodie on, I zipped it up and I looked in the mirror and I said, I look like Upgrade from Ben 10. And that's actually what inspired the Ben 10 fashion video that I put out a couple weeks ago. If you haven't seen that, check that out. It's short, but it is one of my coolest, proudest videos ever. The reflective mask that I was wearing in that video is just a random thing off Amazon. I'm proud to say that the only things I bought for the Ben 10 video were that and this maroon sweatsuit from Gap. This is a lightweight, it's their GapFit line. I bought this sweatshirt and sweatpants, and it's really nice. And if you want to see an on body, check out that Ben 10 video. I picked up these Jordan 3s in the Wizards colorway. If you saw my sneaker grail tier list, I did cave, I did buy them. But the True Blues have always been one of my favorite Jordans ever, and the copper hits just made it that much better for me. So it's got this tumbled leather upper and a smooth leather here. The elephant print is actually kind of subtle. It's like gray on gray instead of black and gray. The blue is kind of like a muted. It's got the same star traction on the front that the 4s have. I forgot what this felt like new because my green glows are so worn down. First pair of Jordan 3s for me. I am not disappointed whatsoever. But yeah, so far I've been really happy with these. They're sturdy, they look good, and I think this is a white pair of sneakers that I'm actually going to try to keep clean and nice for a while. On the opposite side of white Jordans, I'll show you an update on the 6s that I got last year. I have kind of been beating them up, but they've been great too. I also want to give you an update on the Ironheart 634s that I got, and I've been wearing these every day, so they've got some really cool fades on them, particularly around the pockets and the knees. Got about a year of wearing them probably 3 or 4 times a week and a few washes. I'll be honest, moving from slim and taper cut jeans into this straight cut was a little intimidating, but like I said, these have become my go-to pants. Speaking of go-to pants, I picked up this awesome pair of Tellasons. They're called the Ghurka pant. They have this big sort of cargo pocket on the front and a herringbone weave to it. They're high-waisted, but I can wear them low on my waist and be more relaxed as well. Very versatile pair of pants. I got these at City Workshop. It's pretty much just a rotation between the Ironhearts and the Tellasons at this point. They were also the only 2 pairs of pants I took to Greece. Morgan and I took a vacation to Greece a couple months ago, but we'll tell you more about that in a little bit. So I have a very special guest with me.
Oh, look who it is.
Morgan got me the next item, which is a Todd Snyder Champion sweatshirt. So I wanted to bring Morgan here to help me present it.
Yes, I did. I did the thing.
We get the short sleeve crew neck, kind of a vintage style.
Yeah. I like the stitching.
Yeah, the stitching's definitely unique.
I like the red stitching on the inside. That's my favorite part.
I like the tag too, the old school with the little old champion, because that used to be the only champion logo.
Very cool.
But this is something that I've been wanting for years, and Morgan knew I wanted it.
A trip to New York to find it for me.
I tried it on in the Rockefeller Center store.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have my size because I'm too big.
And I liked it on him. And I was like, let me get that one.
So
for my birthday, Rob got me this incredible North Face jacket. It is super lightweight. It's a windbreaker. I actually saw it in a store, and it was like fluffy.
Like a furry Sherpa type of thing.
And I loved the colors in it, but I absolutely hated the texture.
You said I would destroy this jacket.
Yes, not my kind of jacket. So for my birthday, I opened up this beautiful thing, and I have basically been wearing it nonstop. As lightweight as it is actually
Ripstop.
Yeah, and it is quite warm. The only thing that I would do is I think that I am going to invest in getting it treated to make sure that it is waterproof.
Yeah, it could use a wax or some type of water treatment, but it's easy to do that.
Yes, and it's a great jacket by far on its own, and it's stylish.
So we're in the t-shirt portion of the evening.
The t-shirt portion of the evening is my favorite portion of the evening.
And the first two that we have are from Greece. We took a trip to Santorini a couple months ago.
Anniversary, birthday, everything. Really.
It's like 4 anniversary trips in one.
Yeah, it was a big one, but it was absolutely beautiful there. We got to have such an amazing time. There was no one else on the beaches or anything because we went right before busy season, so it was incredible.
Yeah,
and
late May is a good time to go.
Definitely a good time to go. And it was very nice just to have you all to myself.
But we have some t-shirts. First, we have this Greek soldier design, which was one of the first t-shirts that I saw.
I loved the print. It was probably one of the coolest things that we had seen.
The brand is also a Greek brand, so I'll show a little clip of the tag as well. The second shirt says Santorini on it, and it's just a simple print of this classic Medusa sculpture. This wasn't on Santorini, but I like the design a lot.
That's probably my favorite t-shirt that you've ever had.
Ever?
I love that t-shirt.
Wow. The next tee that we have is very special to Morgan.
And the Lore family.
It
is the Signs t-shirt from when Signs premiered.
2002, baby.
2002. That has been my family movie since I was a little girl. I still remember watching it as a little kid and being scared out of my mind. And now watching it as an adult, it just makes me sad. So, in a good way, it's just, instead of being scary, it now resonates more as a family thing for me.
And I'm almost positive this is from right when it released because the back says "Don't see it alone." Next t-shirt we have is from Inept Aliens. This is the artist that did all of the track illustrations for my album. Had to show him some support. This is a really cool design. Got a crazy thick collar on it and also a heavyweight tee. Then we have a purple acid wash t-shirt from Mike Munter, my tattoo artist, who has done a few tattoos on me, and they are definitely some of my best. It's got a really cool design on the back, too. It's kind of like a reverse take on the stencil tee. And the last t-shirt I have is this Fury and Few camo shirt. Got this when we saw them in April. Saw them perform live in Philly. They've been one of our favorite low-key bands for about a year now.
Yep, I love them. Love them. Love playing with them. Love seeing them. They put on an incredible show.
They really do.
Yeah.
I also picked up a bunch of tank tops from Comfort Colors. I'm not big on tank tops that go low on your chest, but these kind of hit right in the middle of the chest, so they're perfect for me. I don't think they're garment dyed, but they sort of have that washed look to them. Got it in pepper, a washed blue and red, and then an ivory, I think. So the last real summer thing that I picked up was a couple pairs of sunglasses in Greece. Nothing expensive, just found a pair that I really liked in 2 colors. The shape of them's really nice, the metal feels good, and they have a sort of blinder on the side, which is cool. And I like the brown and gold ones, but I think the black with the reflective lenses is just super cool. and kind of out of my comfort zone, but I mean, I've been wearing them all the time since I bought them. So one big non-fashion pickup for my music heads. I bought a new guitar. I finally traded in my old Fender acoustic for a Takamine, and I love this thing. It's got a really unique shape and color to it, plus the gold accents and other like shell looking accents in it make it look really cool. But the best thing about it is how it plays and how it sounds. I love this guitar. I'm going to give you a little sound test of it. I'm going to give you the sound of the direct input into my interface as well as the microphone. I'm going to put everything up to the middle, to the 0 position. It's clipping a little bit, so I'm turning my interface down slightly. Play a little R.P.Smith classic for you. I think that's sufficient for the sound test. What do you think? On the topic of music, I want to give you an album recommendation. I've been listening to... There's a lot of sonic consistency throughout the whole thing, but then it also branches out for certain songs, and there's even refrains that connect different songs to each other. It's just a really good project. There's a lot of highlights on it. I would recommend listening to the whole album, but if I had to give a recommendation, Strawberry Chainsaw into La 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 with the intro before that is really good. Take It Back with Beck is a great song, and then Giving Up on You through the whole end of the album is probably my favorite part of the whole record. Some updates about Ready to Start. Got a bunch of videos in the works, some new music. Put out my album in December, Many Faces, and since then released Blood Eagle Remix. We've got a live version of a song, an acoustic version of a song, and a collaboration with JLang. The song is actually called Ready to Start. That's what you heard at the very beginning, and you're going to hear another preview of it at the end of this video. We've also got more fashion and music video content coming as well. Gonna put a bow on the Telecaster series. You'll see it in final form and get to hear what it sounds like. Also doing some fashion videos. Obviously, do the favorites twice a year, but there's going to be a sequel to the denim jacket video from earlier this year. The newsletter still comes out every month on the first Sunday. If you could go to the website and sign up for the newsletter, that would be great. We post it on social media as well, but if you sign up for the mailing list, you get it first. And I think that's going to be a wrap on Summer Favorites 2023. This is the 3rd Summer Favorites and 5th Seasonal Favorites altogether. Man, I've been doing YouTube for a while now, huh? And you've been watching for a while. I thank you for coming back. I would give you a hug if I could. If you're new here, subscribe. I promise you're going to like what you see in the second half of the year. And thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.